Yeah.
I have a good question. Who's your top 5 of all time?
My top 5. Are we
Dead or
talking
alive?
individual artists or are we talking bands too?
No, that counts as
That
a
counts as-
singular
That
artist.
counts.
Yeah.
One band is singular. If you don't have the top 5, it's
J.
okay.
Cole's in there. I'm gonna say it in no particular order.
Yeah, that's probably a good one.
J. Cole's in there. Green Day's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tragically Hip's in there.
Mm.
Fuck. There's so many.
So many.
Who else is in there? You gotta throw MJ in there.
Yeah.
I was a huge MJ fan growing
Oh,
up.
bro.
Oh my
I
god.
think everyone.
I lost my shit when he died. I was like 10
Yeah,
years
that
old.
was-
and
that
I
was
was
a day.
fucking losing my mind for a week.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to his concert, the one he was on tour with. When he
Yeah.
died. Yeah, I was supposed to go.
That's great.
So him. I would maybe say. Oh fuck! There's so many because it also depends on the genre. Like I listen to such a wide range of artists that
Yeah.
like if I have a top 5 in every genre. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
who I'm listening to and I'm going to this genre. See, I don't know. Like I'm kind of in between. Like on the rest of my like, there's like a few like Green Day, Cole, the Hip will always be there.
Yeah.
Where does Trey Joshua stand on that list?
Not in the top 5. Not even close. But
Stay humble.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you're ever in your own top 5, then you're looking at things the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because I think to be in the top 5, it's like everyone in the top 5, musically,
You look up to
would
her.
almost be like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at
Or
the
as
same
close
time,
to perfection as you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get. So
yeah.
it's like if you're in your own top 5, then you think I'm more perfect than
Mm-hmm.
Queen, or I'm more perfect than fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
I'm more perfect than Drake. Like you're not. You know what I mean?
but at the
No
same
one
time,
is.
isn't there like there's an argument to that that's like if you don't think you're in the top 5, you don't have the right mindset to like reach the top 5.
It's good to have confidence.
Yeah.
But it's
That's a little
bad,
too much
It's bad to have that
confidence,
much confidence.
Yeah.
Because but also you have to remember like when people say they have confidence in their music ability, they're like, yo, like I can hang with anyone. Right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean like there's no room to improve. You know what I mean? But I think if you're starting to calculate yourself as like one of the I just touched this, is that gonna fuck it up?
No, you're good. You're good.
If you're trying to like look at yourself as one of the greatest of all time, like then you have problems. Like I think because and it's okay to accept your flowers because I'm all for that. Drake accepts his flowers all the time.
Yeah.
And like, but like Drake, you'll never see him calling himself the GOAT because at the end of the day he knows that the style is gonna change.
Yeah.
And it's very easy if you don't improve and change with it. It's very easy to fall out.
Yeah, that's fair.
And all your greatness and all your thing, if you just don't like. If you fuck one thing up, it could all be gone in a second.
Mm.
So like I think when you look at it like that and say I'm good and I'm talented, but it's never finished. The job's never done. I have to work hard every single day to make sure that my music is always improving and my writing is always improving and I'm finding new flows and I'm not like relying on other people. Like I think if you have the mindset of like you're top 5, then you're not really doing that.
Yeah.
And because you're giving yourself too much credit, which I don't think anyone should ever give themselves, even if they deserve it. Because then they'll stop improving.
Yeah.
You know?
So you only gave me 3 of your top 5.
I don't know the other two.
Nah, it said J. Cole, Hip,
Green Day.
MJ.
I would. Oh, great. Yeah.
And,
MJ, Hip,
Green Day.
MJ, for sure.
2
So
MJs.
MJ
That's how good MJ
Wait,
is.
what did I say?
White MJ, black MJ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before
man.
him, yeah.
No. Wait, what did I say? Fuck.
Jackson 5.
J. Cole.
No,
J.
Cole,
Green Day,
Green
Green
Tragically-
Day,
Tragically
MJ,
Hip.
and Hip. Yeah.
And who's
I don't have that 5. That 5, it's somewhere, but I think it's like there's got to be a female artist that like I'm fucking with Doja Cat heavy right now.
Yeah.
She's so
yeah,
good.
bro.
Doja Cat's
so
fire. But like she's not like a top 5er. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like I love Uzi and Playboy and those guys, but like it's hard to call them top 5. just
Are you
'cause,
on the
like,
Whitney? Do you fuck with Whitney Houston?
Bro, Whitney Houston was fire. That national anthem she sang.
Oh my god.
You ever seen
I
that?
love a good
You
national
ever
anthem.
seen
Iconic.
Whitney Houston's national anthem that she did?
Iconic, bro.
Oh fuck! The
What
Star
was it
Spangled
for?
Banner. It was like I think it was like a football game.
Should get a little funky on it?
Bro, she
Yeah, it was a
murdered
football
it.
game. I think
she
so.
murdered it. She murdered it. It's,
Bro,
I've never
it-
seen anything that good.
Literally one of the most.
And then
I like
definitely easily the most iconic national anthem.
Nah, Hendrix.
fuck, this 5 is
You
really
think?
fucking bothering
Yeah.
me.
That's Hendrix national anthem at Woodstock is like beyond iconic. That's like a thing, bro.
Bro, who
So
do I
is
listen
Whitney
to a lot?
Houston.
Who I listen to a lot?
Bro, I listen to a lot of people. You listen to recently. You've been listening to Keem a lot. I noticed.
Oh, Keem is so good, but he's on my top. He needs. I think to be classified as a top 5, you have to be amazing, but consistently amazing.
Yeah.
Right. So like you can't just
have like one banger.
You can't just have like one fire album like Alanis Morissette and then be gone.
You gotta have like
even though I love Alanis Morissette and I hope to one day work with her, but like like I just think like in the eyes of the public, like you can't be great, quote unquote. Unless you have like a consistency and like longevity.
Yeah. So
like, because people won't even start talking about you as one of the greats until you've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start considering.
That's facts.
So like that's why all the artists I pick, like they're proven. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Like Green Day has like 3 albums that I would say like.
Yeah,
are hits. And
consistent
then,
bangers.
And then like Tragically Hip has like three or 4 albums that like you gotta say like are fucking classics.
Mm-hmm.
And then like MJ, everything is a classic.
Yeah,
literally everything.
Yeah, that is
a classic.
Like I had them like fucking Midas. Like not even lying, bro.
I'm trying, and then like Cole, like the Sideline Story, Born Sinner, and 2014 Forest Hills Drive are all instant classics. And then you throw in Friday Night Lights and you throw in KOD.
Oh my god, bro! KOD was
fire. And For Your Eyes Only Too, like that's like a cult classic, but like you still I love that album. I went to go see it live.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like there's just so many other artists too that are in there. Like I've been listening to a lot of like newer rock now. It's like, oh, this band Parcels is probably up there.
Really?
They're like these Australian guys who are like our age. They're like in their 20s.
You listen to Pop?
Pop?
The band from Guelph? Pop? P-U-P? No, you should check them out.
I heard about them. I heard about them recently, actually.
They're fire.
Are they popping?
Yeah, they're popping. They're Canadian. They're from Guelph. Like they started in Guelph.
They play a lot of shows like around.
Verifying.
I heard about them a lot, actually.
Grungy vibe, like good
someone
shit.
sent me like a flyer and they're like, "Yeah, we should go here." And I'm
like a Weezer vibe.
Fuck! I literally can't stop thinking about the number 5 spot. I can't stop.
Okay, well, you think about that. I was asking Joe earlier what his top 5 are
for music.
Yeah. Unless you
want.
I
thought you were gonna have a film or something.
Do you want to do film?
I can do.
Okay, who's your top 5 directors?
I can do music.
We'll do directors after. We'll do music.
I can do music. Fuck, man. See, no, it is hard. I'm, because for me, when people talk about films or like directors, I like struggle so hard. So to actually have like 3 top, or at least like 4 top, like out of the 5, like that's like, and that confidence that you say it with, that's like you must really believe that is like.
Bro, I mean, just like you just look at what they've done. Like, who's done what they've done better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I can go off of like what I listen to most, and that's probably like the best indicator.
Yeah.
Like Zeppelin.
Yep.
Is definitely up there for me. Like Pink Floyd is definitely up there for me. Leonard Skinner, or however you want to pronounce it, is definitely up there for me. Freebird, yeah. That song touches my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Green Day is definitely up there for me too. I love Green Day.
Green Day is
such a vibe.
I want to tell you a story real quick.
Holiday is the first song I ever learned how to play on the drums.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I love Green Day.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
I have to tell you the story. Most depressing day ever.
Yeah.
The most disappointing day ever.
Yeah.
And I love my dad for even trying to do this for me. So he goes to me, and it's just the way he said it, right?
Yeah.
So I was like 11, and he goes, Trey, guess what we're doing tomorrow? Right? He surprises me with it. I was like, what? He's like, we're going to see Green Day. Right?
Good surprise.
Losing my mind, right? Like we're going to see Green Day, whatever. Like all the songs that I grew up before hockey, listening to, and like my dad just put me on. My dad put me on like all like the old music and shit. So what he put me on when I was a kid, like young, and I was like 8 years old in the car, like on holiday, you know, like turning the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so he's like, yo, we're going to see Green Day, whatever, and I'm like so excited.
Yeah.
Like sitting in my room, like, yo, I don't even know what's gonna go down tomorrow. It's gonna be fucking wild.
Yeah.
We get there and we walk in, and like it's like seated. It's like a seated thing. So I'm like,
it's a cover band, isn't it?
What's going on?
It's a fucking cover band, isn't it?
I'm like, what's going on? What's this? So he took me to see Green Day the play.
No, he didn't tell you?
He took me to see Green Day the play.
Bro, it's the thought that matters, though.
Yeah, it is the thought that matters.
Did he think it was actually Green Day, though? Or was he just like,
we're going to play?
We're going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Show up at the fucking Bolton Ball Fair.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
No, yeah,
and then yo,
shout out Pops though for the thought.
Yeah.
At least there was good in
Yeah.
his heart. And he just wanted to make little.
I really want to go see them, bro, but I just
Yeah.
don't think Billy's the same when he's sober. Unfortunately, I think the concerts will have the same energy. I'm happy that he's sober though, because you don't want your favorite artist, to be like fucked up.
There is definitely a certain vibe of the tortured, drunk artist.
I just think that's why all these older bands like I think that's why a lot of older artists and shit, like you don't feel the same energy at their shows. It's not because they're older, because you grow with them too.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because like
they're not doing as many drugs.
The energy that they had when they were coming on stage,
it's just different.
like to do your shit.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, to do the concerts you saw when you were a kid, it's a vastly different energy than they're on now.
Yeah.
They have families, and they have fucking
they're sober.
If they were addicts or alcoholics, they have they have like a AA meetings and shit they go to, and they're like recovering and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. So it's like they're all about like safety and inner peace. And it's just like it's not the same. Like especially if you're gonna go to like a classic rock band.
Yeah.
Like, if you went to go see Zeppelin, like on their like 40-year reunions or something, like obviously it wasn't the same because these guys like when they were living like they were writing those songs. Like, dude, these guys were off the shits at all times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
no, for sure.
It's like Motley Crue, bro.
I feel like that's part of the. I feel
like
sorry, go ahead.
The staple of like getting fucked up. Like, have you seen The Dirt?
Yeah, of course.
You know, like they were just up there, and then obviously things change.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I don't like to write high or drunk or anything. Like,
you don't want to set it
occasionally
like that. Yeah,
but I just feel like what happens is like you get used to writing in a certain way, and then all you want to do naturally is just write in that same way. And then because then you feel like you're less inspired when you're sober, or less inspired when you're not drunk. And like a lot of the guys that I know who've done Molly and shit, they've told me like, yo, like when I asked like, yo, should I take this to try to make a track on it and see what happens? And they're like, don't do it. And they're like, you'll never want to create sober or anything again, and then you'll never get that crazy. Like same feeling back when you make music.
Yeah, it becomes a dark spiral, doesn't it?
No, because it's just like, yo, like think about your consciousness is elevated when you're on.
Yeah, I also don't believe in relying on anything to create art. Like I think doing it occasionally is great.
Yeah,
but I don't think like if you have to rely, like you have to be fucked up on all these different drugs and all this shit to like make music, like.
Well, it's just hard to feel inspired after like, because think about it, like when you're on these drugs, like I'm not talking about like weed and
I'm not talking
and alcohol as much, but I'm talking about like like these harder drugs. If you're on like Molly or if you do like LSD and then you make a song, or you do shrooms and make music.
Yeah, every time.
Like your consciousness is elevated when you do that. So even if you do it once, and then like the next time you're in the studio and you're not taking shrooms,
it's never good.
Honestly, like I'm not as inspired as I was that time. Like I want to get back to that, and you're always just chasing this like creative dragon, and then you never get there, and then it just becomes like. Every time you cook, you have to take a Molly or else you don't feel anything. Like,
I get that.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. And it's the same thing with shows too. Like when I'm performing these shows as a kid, like,
you have any more?
Like if I'm gonna perform it.
Oh, no, that was the last one. I can get more.
Sorry.
I have another one.
Okay. Yeah, what I was gonna say is like if I'm performing it like sober now or like. Just like a little drunk now, like then I can know, like I'll be able to bring the same energy when I'm 35. You know what I mean? So that's all I'll be doing. I don't know.
No, I get you.
Just rambling.
Oh, and Hendrix would be.
I'm a
rambler. Did you have a definitive thought?
Yeah, Hendrix would be on the last one.